Yo, what up, everybody? Can you guys hear me? What's up, everybody? You guys were quick on this, bro. What the heck? I didn't even realize that. Like, you guys get like a. Did you guys get damn 9 viewers already? That took a while to switch. good, good afternoon. Yeah, good afternoon, everybody. Thankfully, I am what you call it, not going to be going anywhere this week for work, so I can. I'm gonna be back to my normal video uploads, man. It feels good to be back. I know I kind of stopped for like about a week and a half, and um, it's been crazy, man. I've been traveling like every other week to Atlanta, and it's a lot, dude. It's a lot. So if you guys want me to do anything, hey brother, I asked you a question on your last vid. Well, ask it again here, bro. Tendy line. Ask your question again here, dude. I'm sorry if I didn't see your comment. We hear quick because we miss you, bro. It's the same way that I am when I'm with you, bro. I can't hold it in when I'm with you, bro. It's quick comes, bro. I'm joining tomorrow. I need to learn how to trade. Oh, well, welcome aboard, bro. I mean, the Patreon's there. You guys can join whenever you want. I mean, it's not going anywhere, bro. And then like I said before, I've been extremely busy to actually set up my website. But I highly recommend you guys join the Patreon and get grandfathered in because I am for sure going to take everything down, at least the trading stuff from the Patreon, and it's going to be more of a channel support thing, the Patreon, and my actual trading stuff is going to live on my own website. I have to switch over, and it's going to end up being like $750. So highly suggest that you guys join the Patreon first and get grandfathered in, or else you guys are gonna have to pay like 750. Patreon's cheap, bro. It's like $10 a month. It's really not. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, bro. Trust me. AMCTA? Oh hell yeah, bro. I haven't seen AMC in a while. I know they had that thing. Oh, AMC USD. Stuck on crypto. I know AMC has been it's actually pretty stable here. I thought I was gonna come down back to 380. I think the stability. This pump was from. I know it was from the Amazon rumors, right? That Amazon was potentially going to buy AMC again. If those rumors are true, AMC is gonna run extremely hard. Very high chance that you can see AMC back at like $8, possibly higher, if this is actually true from Amazon. So there's a big rumor, right, going around that Amazon is going to potentially purchase AMC, which I'm not going to say they are or they aren't. I have no idea if they are. But again, if something like that happens and AMC gets purchased by Amazon, right, that is an extremely huge buyout. They have the amount of resources that Amazon will be able to provide to AMC is absolutely astronomical. So, if Amazon ever does purchase AMC, it's going to be pretty ridiculous. A pretty ridiculous buyout. So, I would 100% I would invest a lot of money into AMC if Amazon does officially buy them out because the amount of money that would back up AMC is pretty insane. Um, so my guess right now, I have no idea. I don't know if Amazon would actually purchase them or not, but I would definitely keep an eye out to see what's gonna happen. But as soon as Amazon announces, if they actually do announce that they will be purchasing AMC, if the rumors are true, I think it's gonna be a phenomenal investment long term. I think Amazon can funnel so much money into it's pennies to Amazon, bro, pennies. Um, but I think we're going. I think as of right now, TA says back down to what is this? What is this last support? $3.80. Um, yeah, their earnings have always been pretty shit. So just on TA, it has keep in mind you haven't really broken this 514 level, right? You're kind of staying here. If you do end up closing a bear trigger on the daily under this major level, I can almost guarantee you guys that we're probably gonna get back to again. This is without any news coming out, right? If AMC news comes out that they're being bought out, that's it's TA no longer works. Um, I can almost guarantee you that AMC is probably going to come back to here to like $4.18, somewhere around this range, just because that's like the last order block right here. So I would definitely guess somewhere here, somewhere between like 380, 418. I'd say this whole area here is definitely a really good area for AMC to retrace to. Again, you haven't really broken that 514 level. If you actually end up breaking 514, so let's say you do something like this where you pop up like that, come back down, and then you probably push up like that. I really doubt that's gonna happen. I'm more in line of us closing a bear day and then coming right back down to like $4.18. So yeah, I'd say this plays out more than this up here, right? But if Amazon actually comes out and says, "Hey, we're gonna buy AMC," there's a very high chance that this thing absolutely goes bonkers and rallies hard to the upside. And again, you have two different scenarios here playing out, right? You have two things right here, which make me extremely bearish, just based off of T8, right? So get rid of this, get rid of this. Not only do you have on the daily, right? This is on the daily, simple support and resistance, right? Not only do you have one, right? Not only do you have here, you have two areas, right? You have a recent trend that started back in January, right? That you actually broke, came up and retested, and you actually did not. So you did not break resistance, and you did not break that trend. 100%. As of right now, I do think TA tells me this is coming back down to 414 eventually. How long? Not really sure, but I'd say probably before earnings you actually sell back down because AMC is known to have really bad earnings. So my guess is that you sell off here down to this $4 and maybe 13 cent level before like May 8th. So yeah, I definitely think you come right back down for AMC. Oh, we got a couple people joining in, huh? Tendy line. Oh, okay, cool. AMC. So there you go, bro. For AMC. What up, Pat? it's about it's about Data Zero. I follow the both of you. I sent you his latest video, and he is bullish on the soy. Oh, on the spy. That's spy, right? Just want to make sure that you actually mean spy, right? That he's bullish on the spy. I wanted to see what you think. Bullish on soy or spy? Because I know there's also soy. I'm pretty sure you can trade. I'm pretty sure you can trade soy, like soy futures, soybean futures. Soybean futures would be. Where are they? I think it's soy futures. Man, I forgot what the ticker is, but it's soy futures. So there you go, soybean futures. Yeah, soybean futures is nuts. Super gnarly. That's really just been trading sideways. Big old pumpy boy right there. But let me know what you meant. I actually don't know if you meant spy or soy. Super. I'm assuming you meant spy because it's right next to the. Oh, let's go with spy. Um, my guess right on spy, based off of regular market structure, I'm bearish on the on the spy, right? For the simple fact, and I released a video earlier today, right? That you broke trend, right? You broke trend here, came back a little bit, but you actually officially broke trend here, right? Came back up here. This is essentially a perfect retest, and I think you're coming right back down, right? This is a video that I posted today. Not only that, right? Not only that, let's go. Let me see if we can do it in the weekly. How does it look on the weekly? No, we'll do it on the daily. So not only do you have that structure there, but you have somewhat of a see, came up here, came back down, came up here, came back down here, right? Like around there. And from here, you broke down again, and then up, and then this is looking like a head and shoulders pattern, right? It's looking like a very nice head and shoulders pattern from right here, essentially, right? So this whole thing is your head and shoulders pattern. Whoops. And again, I don't really trade a lot of head and shoulder stuff. You guys know that I don't really like trading candlestick patterns. It's not really what my thing. But this is too obvious to not really see, right? I mean, look at this. I'll get rid of this to make it a little bit cleaner, but I mean, look at this break, right? I mean, if this isn't a head and shoulders pattern to you guys, I don't know what is, right? You have your shoulders here, You did break a little bit higher on the shoulder, but again, that right shoulder, you're retesting this bottom trend. This is a basic pattern, right? Basic uptrend. You broke this downtrend. You broke this uptrend, came down. Perfect retest right now at 409 right here. Perfect retest. The next stop right now is coming back down. So unless we actually break above this trend here, I'm still bearish. And if anything, I'm actually starting to short right now. So I'm actually opening up shorts right now because this is, in my opinion, if there is a top, right? If there is a top, this is the top right now. Look at that. This is the most textbook, pattern that I've ever seen ever, right? Look at this break, come back up right here, right? This is textbook. You would short that 100%. 100% you would short that. So it's textbook, bro. I don't know what else to really tell you guys. I think we're at the top of the SPX. Even though you closed that bullish week here, which again, technically I should be extremely long right now, right? Because we did close this bullish week on Friday. So technicals, my indicators say to long the fuck out of this, right? It's my technicals say long the F out of SPX, right? But until we actually come back above this trend, I can't. I can't long this yet because there's still this potential top here. So if we actually break above this and maybe go to like 415 or whatever, I'd probably short 415 and then I'd long again. But we'll see when that happens, right? It's just there's too many things that can possibly go. There's too many things that can make the SPX or a SPY retrace from where we are, right? And we can do a raw. I mean, look, we'll do a raw set here of support and resistance, right? So let's do this so we can find anything here. This is a good spot. Is it better down here? Yeah, I'd say this is probably better right there. We have this spot right here. Let me see. Up here. Do we have anything here? We do. We have support right there. Resistance. I think we have some right here. There we go. Have some right there. I think we have some more support right here. There you go. We have some more resistance there. Yeah, so for the most part, you do have a lot of resistance where we are right now. And then this is probably going to be more like right, I think right there. Probably right here. There you go. So from what I can see, you're right on resistance as well, right? And this is on the weekly. So from what I can see, you're on resistance, right? So this is us doing completely raw support and resistance or all market structure, right? And then again, this is me running. There you go. And this is just a simple trend from here to this lower high, right? And again, you broke a little bit here, came up, bounced, came all the way down, and then you're back up here. Not only, and again, this is the same thing that AMC has right now, right? Not only are you on resistance, but you're hitting a major, major trend there on the underside. So the only next logical step for this is for us to come right back down to roughly, I'd say probably here. Probably at like 392. And then if 392 breaks, the next level is probably going to be, I say, actually, let me get rid of this. I think we do have a little bit more. We should have support here somewhere. Support here. Do we have support here? Somewhere right here. So I got 382, 385. I'll get rid of that because I don't need it. But yeah, the next step is for us to get rejected here, come back down to 392. We might actually sell off all the way down to 375 from there. But, there's a lot of things right now specifically telling me that you're going to sell off. And I think this top here is like a 7.78. Yeah, you're at point, not only that, but you're at a 0.786 retracement on the fibs. So you have three reasons why you should be shorting right now, or why this can be the high. Not only is it a 0.786 retracement on the fib, you have this breaking, retesting that underside trend, and you're also retesting and you're also on resistance right now on that 409 level, 410-ish. If this breaks to the upside, you're going to moon, dude. I'll be honest. If you break to the upside, target's probably going to be, if you break this high of like 418ish, 420, if you break above this trend, super high chance we go to 444. I can almost guarantee you. If you trade up here and you start breaking to these highs of like 415, 416, super high chance you're going to like 445. Super high chance. So, I mean, I'm telling you guys right now, either we're literally at the top right now and we're gonna dump from here, or you probably push up, go to 418, 420, come back down, retest this trend, and then you moonshot to like a 444. I don't see this any other way, to be honest. There's really only these two things right now. That's all I can see. You either completely reject here, right? We're literally at the top reject, and then we're probably going all the way back down to like 375 and possibly all the way low to like 350, right? This is the top. I'm telling you guys right now. We're either at the top right now or we're going to moonshot to 344. That's what it looks like to me. Will AMC deliver my packages? Bro, I'm pretty sure they will. I'm pretty sure AMC will start. I'm pretty sure you can start. If Amazon buys them out, you can probably just pick them up like a locker or something, bro. Can you please look at UVXY for me? Please and thank you, baby. I mean, I think UVXY is going to continue to go down. You know, oh, look at that. You're about to close a bullish day on UVXY, possibly Monday or Tuesday. So really good chance that you actually go. And again, this is looking like you're creating a brand new lower high, right? Look at this. This looks like you're creating a brand new lower high, like that. Brand new lower high on UVXY. And if I had to guess, next stop for UVXY, it's gonna be a pretty big stop. Next stop is gonna be right. Let's look at this. Next stop. Let me see if we have any resistance support here. Where's the market structure at? Yeah. Next stop is right here. It looks like your next stop would be a 9 on the UVXY, which we haven't been at since. That's a really good structure right there, which we haven't been at since August 2022 and then also November of 2022. So again, if you bounce from here, right? If you close a bullish day, there's really good chance. Keep in mind that you also have this slight small trend here, right? So this small trend here like this. So would I say call this trend or would it be more this one? Yeah, I'd say like this. This is probably the trend right there that you got to break. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Yeah, let me see. Can we do this? I'm trying to see if we have a nice little. Oh yeah, that works. Yeah. So I mean, really, all you got to do is just break this downtrend, right? Close a bullish day, and then not break this trend down here, right? Chances are you have a really good chance of going to $9 on UVXY right now. Really good chance. Possibly within maybe a week or two, or like a month or so. I'd say within a month, you can probably hit this. But again, I wouldn't take this trade until you actually get a bullish day close. As soon as that bullish day hits, you know, I would strongly think that you're probably coming back to like a $7, and SPY is going to continue that downfall. And again, this is very coincidental. The fact that you have UVXY about to close a bullish day like this, and the SPY is retesting that under trend of that uptrend that it broke. So it's very telling right there. Super weird. Tendy line. He is bullish on the SPY, is what I mean. Oh yeah, I'm not bullish. I'm bearish. I think we're at the top right now. I mean, I hope you saw the. I hope you were here to see that TA, bro. But yeah, I'm 100% bearish right now. Until that trend breaks to the upside, I'm 100% bearish. If we do break that trend to the upside, then I will probably be bullish. um, But yeah, until that trend breaks, I'll be bullish. Even though my indicators right now, even though if you're part of the Patreon, you should be long right now, right? You should be listening to the indicators. You should not be listening to me. My indicators are like 95% right for the most part on these long time frames, dude. It's kind of nasty. So you should be looking at the indicators. The indicators say long. I personally am bearish because I can't deny market structure, right? And it's something that I just can't do, right? You can't deny this market structure. You know what I mean? Again, like I told you guys, if you break above this trend, you'll probably shoot up back to these 418 levels, come back retest, and then moonshot to 440. Or again, there's too much going on, right? The fib is 0.786. You're on this resistance at 49, 410, and you're basically retesting the underside of the trend, which you're supposed to do, right? After you broke a trend that started from October of 2022. So keep in mind, we've been going up since October. You broke that trend back here in like early March, came down, and you're coming back up to retest the underside of trend. This is considered the perfect short, right? I mean, my short right now, if I was taking this, right, and which I am, this would my short would be this, right? I would be doing this for the short. Where's my short terms, right? I literally be shorting here. I'd be shorting here. I'd take this all the way down to 356, and my stop would more than likely be above this previous resistance, like right here somewhere, like at 413 or something, right? Your R&R is 16, bro. This is a 16.33 R&R. This is crazy. You know what I mean? This is the short that I would take. I'm telling you guys right now, this is the short that I would take, or I will probably take the short. If we break, this is my stop loss. Or to make it even to make it even easier for you guys, right? Let me get rid of these arrows because it's kind of in my way, but get rid of this, get rid of that. There you go. To give you guys even more wiggle room, you can actually have your stop up here at like 420-ish, right? And your R&R is still 5.74. And really, all you're risking is, where's the forecast? Right? You're not even risking that much. You're risking what? You're risking 2%. You're risking 2%, and you're gonna look for a maybe like a 10, 11% gain here. Right? If you're up, I mean, if you're doing options and stuff, obviously this is way bigger. But I mean, the risk here, I mean, the trade here is ridiculously easy. It's ridiculously easy, right? Like, I don't understand how people wouldn't take this trade. I'm taking this trade. It's ridiculously simple trade, right? You either have your stops here, right above probably like this resistance here, maybe like right here, maybe above this wick here on this candle, maybe like there, like above this previous high right here, and you would leave this long open till here. That's essentially what happens, right? This is the trade that you would take. I mean, you can also run this, right? You would run the high to the low to the high again, like right here, right? And here's your setup, right? Where do you have the most structure? You have structure here and here. So this would be liable, right? This would be target. Your target's either going to be here at 365, or your target's going to be here at 356. But you're not shorting this one here, right? Because you have the most market structure here and here. It's very, very simple. This is your trade right here, and you're taking this is a 9.88 R&R, and this is with putting some wiggle room right here on the stop loss. Personally, I'd probably put it like right here or something, right? Maybe like there. And your RR is now 19.12 to 1. So you're looking at a 2,000% return. I mean, come on, man. How how is how is this not an easy trade for everybody? Everybody should be taking this trade. The risk here is minimal, absolutely minimal. QQQ. Yeah, I'll do QQQ, but I mean, I'm bearish on everything. QQQ actually looks really, really strong. I'll be completely honest. QQQ looks absolutely like not horrible, but it looks crazy strong right now. Here, I'll do it from scratch. I don't know what this is, but we'll do QQQ. Super easy here, right? You have a trend starting here. Run it here. You got your first trend. We'll run your support and resistance. Let's do that. Looks kind of okay. We'll run this here. Let me see if there's anything support here. Whoops, I actually don't like that. Let me see. Like there. Yeah, that's fine. We'll run some more resistance support right here. That's fine. We'll do some more right here. That's good. And then this one probably down here like that. Yeah, so as of right now, QQQ does look like it's going back to 334, right? Because you did break a full, this is a full week candle above major resistance, right? So, I mean, as of right now, I see nothing stopping QQQ from going straight to 334, which is insane, really. So the SPY actually looks like it's going to be a perfect reject, while the QQQ actually looks like it's going to keep running. That's really it. It's kind of gnarly the fact that it's like this, right? I have no idea how it's continued its structure like this, but it's so crazy to think that it's continuously like that. Like it actually has like the setup like that, and I mean you could probably run this too for like a forecast. So you can probably guess that this is probably headed to like 331, 334. Yeah, I'd say somewhere around this area up here. So again, I have no idea, but SPY looks absolutely bearish right now, and the triple Q looks like it's gonna run up to 334, just based off of regular, just price action, regular TA. So QQQ super bullish. SPY, I think it looks crazy bearish. SPY to 450 in summer, watch, maybe, bro. Thanks, Tony. Do you think about Apple and Nvidia? Time to short it? I've been looking at. Oh, by the way, thank you, like to Danny. Thanks, bro. He always comes on here. I'll risk 49 on that trade. Tony on a Sunday. Thanks, bro. I'll use it to get some coffee today, bro. Man, it's nice coming back to being live, bro. I haven't been live in a bit, so it feels nice coming back. Thank you though. I always appreciate you guys coming on, bro. All these super chats, bro. You guys help me get like a little coffee and stuff. Helps me stay motivated throughout the lives and stuff. I love it, bro. Thank you. I love Danny, bro. He's been an OG since day one, dude. I love Danny so much. Do you think about Apple and Nvidia as a time to short it? Well, let's look at it, right? I haven't seen Apple and Nvidia. Apple is probably a really good time to short because look, you're hitting trend on Apple. So yeah, I would 100% short it from here. Maybe a little bit higher, like at 166. But if you're planning on shorting Apple, I mean, you can definitely just short it now for like maybe 2 months out and just kind of wait it out. But I mean, super easy trend here. This looks like a very easy trend short. Look at that. I mean, can we do this? There you go. Yeah, so it looks like a very easy short right here, right? And if he actually reject from here, I mean, this is what I mean my Patreon members know as divergence. So super easy. Let's check the retracement. Right. Let's go from here. Retracement from here would be 0.786. What is the retracement from the high though? That's what I want to know. From here. Yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference. Yeah, right. So you're on a fib, 0.786 fib. I personally like it when they're down here, 0.618 or zero point 0.5. That's when I like them the most. Doesn't mean that you can't short it still because it's still on a fib, right? But I personally like when it's a little bit on these areas back here. I don't like when they're on the 0.786. Market structure, it's not really on a lot of market structure to be honest. Right? Like it's not on a lot of market structure here. Let me see. Let's look at this. Market structure. So it is on a fib. It is on trend. Is it on market structure? Not really, to be honest. It really isn't that much on. I mean, I would force it. I mean, I would look for some, but you would force it, right? You have market structure there. All this is market structure, and that's. I mean, you have market structure here, but it's not as much as I'd like, honestly. So I mean, yeah, it's not horrible, but I like for this divergence to be a little bit better. And the good thing is though you do have the stochastic at highs, which is one of the major things that I look at. So let me look at this. So where's my where's my dual? Where's my double moving average? There we go. So let's look at this. 50, 200, MA 200 is here. Let's run this all the way in blue. Cool. And then the MA 50, we can change it to red. Let's run it all the way. Take this off. Yeah, usually the way that I like trading is I usually like shorting when the 50 is under the 200. But even right now, like it's kind of difficult to really short anything Apple because Apple, you just closed, you just went on March 23rd. You did a golden cross, right? Which usually there's not really a lot of significance that comes to it. Let's see what Apple does on these golden crosses. Let me see. Yeah, see, I mean, you crossed here, right? You crossed back up here, but then you dropped from $50 down to 42. So, I mean, yeah, Apple crossing over is cool, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to keep running to the upside. So we'll see. Golden cross on Apple, up here, golden cross, and then it drops still. Yeah, for the most part, it's pretty chill. You just had that crossover to the upside. So the divergence isn't perfect, but it's still a short that I would take because it's still a short that I would take on Apple because why not? I mean, look at this. It's pretty. I mean, it's this. I don't know how true this is, right? But it's forecasting. Let me move this a little bit higher. Actually, this should actually be up here. It's forecasting a 94 to 112 on Apple, and then let's see what the average is on these drops, right? So forecast to low is 78 days, right? See down here, one something. Let's go with the first drop. 57 days. Let's go with the first drop here. 50 days. So in 50 days, right? It usually drops around 40 points, which is what can happen from here. So Apple, let's go with 50 days ish. So by like May, like the middle of May, it'll drop 40 points, like right here. There you go. So we get rid of this, we get rid of that, and it's predicting that we drop back to 125 by the middle of May, considering we are at the top right now. Because if Apple's at the top, it's right now, and you're gonna drop $40 by the end of May. So if anybody has puts, they should probably roll them out to like June or something. It seems like if anybody wants to short Apple, this would be the perfect short right here. And you short this all the way down, like 2 month put. Like what are we in right now? April, May. Yeah, I say for like late June puts for Apple for down here at like 125 might actually hit because the average drop from this trend is roughly 25% in 50 days. So if anybody wants to short Apple, it's literally Monday. Like Monday, you are shorting Apple. Like as soon as Monday opens, you're buying 2 month outputs for Apple for whatever price you want. But forecast right now is Apple 125 by May 24th. So you'd probably maybe add another week or two of time. Maybe short Apple to 125, like 130 by maybe mid-July, mid-June, just to be safe. But if I was going to short anything, I would short Apple literally on Monday. I hope that helps. Don't you see any inverse head and shoulders on Tesla? Actually, I don't know. Actually, let's look at Tesla. Tesla looks bullish as fuck. I'll be completely honest. That's why I'm super scared, bro. Tesla looks bullish as fuck. Let me delete all these. I don't need all these. I don't need it. I don't need all these alerts. Delete. Delete. Yes. Delete. Delete. Yes. Inverse head and shoulders. Where's the head and shoulders? Inverse head and shoulders. Are you talking about this? This here? This thing? I don't know if I'd call that an inverse. I don't like trading candlestick patterns that are not perfect. This is not. I mean, I wouldn't call this a perfect head and shoulders pattern, to be honest. Um, yeah, I don't know if I would. I don't know if I would consider that a head and shoulders. For it to be a head and shoulders, it has to be pretty like like pretty easily recognizable. Like you have to have something like this, like that. Like it would have to be like a perfect example. I don't know if this is a perfect example because you have a lot of like different stuff going on here, but I guess you can consider that a head and shoulders pattern. But like just first glance, like it does look like an inverse head and shoulders pattern. So, but you're gonna test the 200 MA soon at like 217, which is still pretty high. I'm not gonna lie, it's still pretty high on Tesla. It does look it does look bullish as fuck though. I'm not gonna lie. Tesla looks crazy bullish right now. It looks crazy bullish, and you don't have a trend up until right. Like your trend is like way up here. Yeah, first trend there, and then you have a second trend right. You have a second trend like yeah, like right here. You have two trends right now. You have your major trend that started back on November 21st, and then you have a minor trend that started back on April. So, I mean, it does look like Tesla is probably headed to 220-ish. You can probably see 220 before a rejection. Um, because you had another minor trend here to like for like right, I'd say like right here somewhere, maybe like right there. Let me get rid of this actually. Maybe going down the daily. Let me see. Do you have another? Yeah, I mean, you have another one like a slight trend here from here to like. Do you have another one here? Here? Not really. It doesn't seem like you have a big. Yeah, it's not. There's no perfect trend here, honestly. Like, there's not really a perfect trend here. Yeah, I don't think I would use any of that. I would only use these two. This minor trend, and this major trend up here. And then for like support and resistance, we can just use the weekly. All right, let me see if we have anything on the weekly. Horizontal. Let's go down here. Well, Let's start first here, right? Let's see if we can go lower. Yeah, so we have our first structure there. Or do we have to go all the way back here? I don't really like using too much structure. Let's see. I'll just use this. I don't need too much. Can we do this? Yeah, like that looks good right there. Let's go with this. Let's go with that. And then we have structure here. You have more structure up here, like right there. And then you have more resistance, like somewhere probably around like this level here. That sounds good. And then probably more like right there. So I'd say I don't want to put too much, but it seems like you have major resistance right now, actually, on this level here. This might actually be able to move up a little bit, like right there, probably. Or no, actually, I'd go with that. Yeah. So it does look like you have major. Can I get more structure here? Actually, let me delete this. Delete that one. I can probably adjust these a little bit. I'll probably delete this one. Do I have anything here? Can I put it here somewhere, like right there? No, a little bit higher. Like right, let me see. I don't want to eat the candle. This one right here. A little bit lower, probably like right there. And then this one, yeah, this one feels right there. Yeah, so I actually think you're on structure right now. Like you're hitting resistance right now on Tesla. And I think you can set structure here. And I probably feel more comfortable if we had it like here somewhere. Yeah, I'd say more up here. That feels more right. Mm, yeah, Tesla's got a lot of weird structure here. Um, Yeah, but I'd say more than likely you're headed. If I no, this looks more right than anything. Yeah, I'd say you can go a little bit higher on Tesla to like 212, 215 before coming right back down. But you still have the 50 under the 200. You're still gonna hit this minor trend here. You have earnings though, so that might actually be pretty bullish. And then you do have this trend here. So, but overall, I mean, unfortunately now Tesla does look pretty fucking bullish, which is I'm pretty scared about because I have a shit ton of fucking puts on Tesla. So I'm extremely scared um, of what Tesla can do right now, to be honest. Super, super scared of what Tesla can do. Let me see. Yeah, the head and shoulders pattern, like I don't know if it looks perfect or not, or the inverse head and shoulders pattern. Yeah, I mean you have this going on here. I don't know if I would consider that a perfect head and shoulders pattern. I don't really like to trade too much, but again, I think you'll see some resistance up here at like 210 ish. And then if this trend breaks here, it's kind of game over. You're probably headed all the way back down to 106, but for the most part, Tesla looks extremely bullish. Not gonna lie, it's very, very bullish. Scary for me because I spent over 2 grand on SPY puts at 207 break even for Tuesday. 207? Wow, dude, that's really low. I don't think I would have ever bought in Tesla. I mean, SPY 207s. That's extremely, extremely low. I would not recommend buying puts on anything that's more than like 5% out, to be honest. What should I do with my Tesla puts? I don't know, bro. I'm holding right there with you, bro. It sucks. I'm pretty scared for my Tesla too. I have no idea what we should do with those. So I have no idea. I'm gonna hold them. I have them till mine are till expire in June. So I'm not too worried about it yet. Um, when we get around like mid May or something, then I'm gonna be really scared. But for now, I'm just kind of chilling, to be honest. I think gold's still gonna go up. To be honest, I think gold's still going. I think target right now for gold was where was ew, I don't want that. Yeah, I think gold is still gonna go up. We shall see, but target for gold right now is probably like here somewhere. My guess is 2061 is going to be the first target for gold. I don't need to do too much TA because I do think gold's going to keep running up. I'm watching from behind, join late. What are your thoughts on those UVX call options from a few months ago? The UVXY calls were an insurance. That was an insurance play, and I said that in the video. UVXY is only going to go up if SPY crashes extremely hard, right? That's really it. The UVXY plays, those options were, first of all, they were supposed to be for a year out minimum, and um, it would only play out if SPY crashes, right? If it doesn't crash, then they're gonna go worthless, bro. To be honest. So yeah, I mean, if you think SPY is gonna crash, then keep them. Maybe roll them out. Um, but UVXY is only gonna go up if SPY crashes, if the market crashes. It was an insurance play. Can you chart Futu? Last earnings it dumped, then ran hard, and it looks like it is doing this earnings again. Futu. Man, I haven't heard this name in a long time. Yeah, I guess I thought I was gonna run too. Back up here. Here I thought I was gonna dump. Well, let's start over. Oops. New drawings. Because it's just kind of chilling right now. I mean, it's really just been. I don't know if I would touch it honestly. It's been trading sideways since June of 2022. Wow, actually longer than that. I mean, it's not a horrible spot. You do have some nice market structure here, right? Look at that. You do have a nice market structure. My guess is you'll probably see it back down at like maybe 34 bucks again at some point. Um, before doing anything crazy. But this seems like a regular accumulation phase right now. It seems like a good spot to just, if you believe in the company, it seems like a really good spot to just buy shares and hold, to be honest. Because you've been trading around these levels for, I mean, how long now, right? Like here, this is essentially your level here. Anywhere between 20 to like 70 bucks. And even to make this shorter from 55 to like 28. So my guess, to be honest, is maybe wait till you're back on this trend here, because there's a high chance that you'll probably come back to like 34 bucks eventually at some point. So yeah, it seems like that's what you do. Come down here, bounce, come up, come out down, bounce, come up, down, chill. Maybe you'll come back down to here at 34 bucks and then bounce up from there. So I mean, if you like the company, it looks like it's stable enough, or it's been stable since November of 2021. You've just traded sideways. So I think there's a really good chance that you keep pushing to the upside. But what does the monthly look like? Oh, actually, no. It actually looks like it's gonna dump again. See, right? The last monthly you came from like one something all the way down to like 200 bucks. The monthly actually looks like it's gonna go bearish again. You'll probably see this dump back to maybe 27. I can definitely see $27 again, so I'd probably wait. If you want access to these indicators, join the Patreon and watch the how-to videos. But I would say wait. I don't know if I would accumulate now. It makes no sense. I would wait for the next bull month trigger. Keep in mind, if you would have bought at the bull month trigger, you would have purchased Futu at 30 bucks almost exactly. And you would have been up from here, right? From this close, you would have been up right now 72% if you bought at that monthly close back here. So yeah, I would definitely wait because this does look like you're going to close a bearish month in maybe another month or two, possibly drop. And then I'd wait for the next bull trigger to actually hit. Maybe, what about the weekly? Weekly looks bullish. I mean, overall, it looks like it looks like you've just been trading sideways. If you think the company's going to go anywhere and you've already done your research, I say why not just buy shares, honestly. Like it looks stable enough to just continue to trade sideways. So, why not? If you like it, just buy shares. Are you talking put options when you were talking about the SPY? Um, Put options? Yeah. I mean, if you want to short the SPY, you can short it however you want. You can short it you can short it with regular shares on futures or puts. You can do whatever you want. That's kind of that's kind of your thing. I don't really tell you guys how to short or what to do. It's kind of your own, you know, you decide that. It's your money, bro. 207 break even. Love my dude thinking a nuke was launched. Yeah, 207's pretty down there. I'm not even that bearish. I mean, I'm bearish, but thinking SPY's gonna drop to 206 is very, very is extremely bearish. That's like, that's thinking that like, 206 like, I don't know how to get rid of this. I'm trying to get oh, there we go. What did I click? Oh, these my stuff? Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize I had like my ideas over here. Let's get rid of this. My ideas. Yeah, SPY looks like a perfect short from here. It looks like we've topped out at 409 for a twin. If you break above this trend, then obviously long. But as of right now, this looks like a perfect short to me. So if you guys want to short, be my guest. I am still bearish. I am not bullish at all. Not bullish. Somebody wanted, I think outrageous. You wanted Bitcoin, right, bro? I think down. I mean, look at that. You're gonna close in 3 hours. In 4 hours, you're gonna close the bear day. You're gonna cancel that bull, right? I've told you guys. I think down. I still think we're gonna go down. This whole rally up here, this whole rally is dumb in my opinion. I don't trust this rally. I still think we're going to 10K, 15K. I don't trust it. I don't trust Bitcoin going moving up that much like that. It makes no sense to me. If Bitcoin moons, then that's fine. I don't care about, I don't really care too much about crypto and stuff anymore. So if it moons, that's great. You guys, hopefully you guys make some cash. I think it's going back down to 10K personally. Sorry, Tony. I spent over $2,000 on SPY puts 413, 408 break even. By 413, do you mean April 14? When do your puts expire? I think you'll be fine. Personally. Like I think if you bought puts now for 413 like for 413 puts and your breaking even is 408, I think you'll be completely fine in the next month or so. Like as long as your puts are like a month or two out, I think you're solid, bro. Because I personally I think we're at the top of SPY. I'm not bullish at all. But again, you can probably ask a lot of other creators, a lot of people, a lot of traders on the market and stuff, or on YouTube or whatever. They're probably super bullish on the whole market. I don't think there's a lot of people that are as bearish as I am on the market. Um, but if you ask anybody else, they'll probably tell you that you're effed because everybody thinks the market's going to keep running up. I actually think we topped out on Friday, but me personally, I think you're going to be fine as long as your puts are for like another month or 2 months out. Um, but that again, that's just me. Other people might tell you different. I would literally do the exact same thing that you have. I would buy 413 puts for maybe like 2 months out, and I just call it a day. I wouldn't even look at my account until another month or so, or until my target's hit. Because it's super easy to predict where it's gonna go, right? I mean, I told you guys, like, again, this looks like it's gonna hit, right? And generally, your drops tend to be pretty violent, right? On the SPY. Like, look at these. Let's test out. Let's see how much these drops actually drop, right? Let's go from the high to the low point of recovery. In a week, you dropped 20 bucks on the SPY, right? And again, this you dropped right, right, 30 bucks in 60 days. You dropped here. You dropped in 9 days. You dropped $35 on the SPY, right? You dropped in 8 days. You dropped $50 on the SPY, right? Um, I'm just looking at the just the drops from the highs, right? Highs to lows. You dropped in 2 weeks, 14 days. You dropped $46 before a recovery. Again, here from the highs to the lows, you dropped 24 bucks in 14 days. From these highs until you saw recovery, you dropped 40 bucks in 11 days. And again, from high to low before recovery, you dropped 40 bucks in 8 days, which is kind of insane, right? Just look at the trend. Look at the trend from these highs to the low. You dropped $50 in 11 days. I mean, it's just your trend, right? That's how you drop. You're dropping 40 to 50 bucks in 2 weeks, right? 40 to 50 bucks in 2 weeks. And again, if we're thinking the same thing happens here, right? Let's say we go 14 days out, 50 bucks. 14 days out, 50 bucks. Let's go with 40, right? 40 bucks in 14 days, and then 14 days, 50 bucks. But look at your average. You're dropping 35 days in 9 days, $30 in 6 days, 20 bucks in 7 days, 50 bucks in 8 days, 40 bucks in 8 days, 40 bucks in 11 days, 24 and 14, 46 and 14, 52. So anywhere between like 8 days to 14 days, like you're looking at. So look, shortest, let's go with 11 days from that high. 8 days, six, let's go with there, 10 days, right? 40 bucks. So 40 bucks to $50 in 14 days. This is your range here. This is your range, right? This is your range here. There you go. So if we do anything similar, right, to what's happened before, you're looking at SPY down at this level at like a 365 by earliest April 10th, latest April 19th. So if you have, if you have like May puts, right, then chances are you're going to do really, really well because these average drops are 30 to 40 to $50 within 2 weeks. It's absolutely insane. So as of right now, if this is actually the top, if we do an average drop how we did, right? I'm guessing 363 by earliest April 10th, or, you know, 360 by April 19th, or this should actually be higher, or there you go. Or you're looking at 370 by April 10th. So kind of insane. That whole area, bro. Whole area. And again, these are just average drops on the SPY. $40 in 10 days. It should be 8 days. Or in 14 days, you're dropping, right? In 14 days, you're dropping, whoops, sure, $50. This would be my target. Somewhere around here. Or even $20. Where's $20? $20 here. $20 in 10 days. So back to 392 by April 10th. Somewhere around that level. So there's a lot of forecast here. But if we just run the average, my guess is we could probably see something like this. We drop $40 to $50 within the next 10 to 14 days. So but before April ends, we could see a 370 to a 360. Super easy forecasts. That's just me. Do you still have a position in Bitfarms? I don't. I don't have a position in Bitfarms anymore. It's for next Tuesday puts. I think you're fine. I think if your puts are for next Thursday, next Tuesday, that's cool. If you're only down like 5%, I say you roll them out. Sell them and then roll them out for like 2 months, and I think you'll be fine. That's just me. What about in the video? I don't know. Let's look in the video. The video. The video looks bullish as fuck. Look at that. Look at that run, dude. That's disgusting, bro. Look at that run. That's so gross. That's such a gross run. That's insane. And I'm pretty sure you're above resistance. Look at that. Yeah, you're above resistance right there. You have resistance there. You probably have some resistance. Resistance there, probably. And then you have some back here. That's a big drop, though. Have some right there. Probably have some there. Some more right here. And then you have this down here. Like right there. Yeah, that's a big jump from here to there. But Nvidia, yeah, Nvidia looks so bullish, bro. Like that is a crazy. I don't. You know what? I don't even need the structure there. I mean, look at this. Just straight up. That's really it. Nvidia has just gone straight up for so long. Look at that. That's so disgusting. Good for them. Let me see. I don't know. I mean, you have this here. So, I mean, honestly, I'd probably set it up like this. Like if I had to guess, I'd set up my trend one right there, and then I'd set up a second trend like right here somewhere. That's how I would set this up. So that's ugly. That is a crazy nasty trend there. Yeah, if I had to guess, this thing looks like it's going to like 315, bro. That's ugly. I don't know if I see a retracement on the video. I mean, the Nasdaq does look disgustingly bullish, so I don't know. I don't know if I would long up here because it looks like there's definitely a lot of um, it looks like there's definitely a lot of reason for it to maybe dump a little bit. Probably has some resistance there. Because look at the all-time highs are here at 345, right? Yeah. Yeah, this thing is just running, bro. Let me see. Yeah, you're probably gonna hit some resistance at 289, but really, really good chance that you just keep running from here. It's hard to tell what it's gonna do really, but yeah, it looks crazy, crazy bullish, man. It's kind of hard to go against it, to be honest. And you really don't have like any more resistance to like 280, like 289, 290. That's ugly. Yeah, my guess is it's gonna keep running. It looks like it's gonna keep going to 288. But Nvidia looks good. It looks super strong. But I think once it breaks this trend here, once it breaks this trend, you're probably gonna see it back at like 208. Because this looks unstoppable, bro. Like the fact that it's running since October, I don't get it. I don't get why it's running that hard since October. Like it hit a low back there at 100. It's almost at a 200, 300% gain. Yeah, from 100 to 300, like that's crazy, bro. And the video looks crazy bullish. What's the next Fool's Insurance? It's for next Tuesday. What's the next Fool's Insurance? Fool's Insurance? I wouldn't buy Fool's Insurance until you actually have like a crypto bull market, and I don't think we're in a crypto bull market yet. So I don't really have any Fool's Insurance right now, to be honest. Not yet. Not yet. Don't have that kind of money to be buying that long out. Yes, you do. Just if you have $2,000 for you're just buying less puts. I'm sure if you have like 2 weeks out puts, you probably have like 10, 15 of them or something. But if you're buying for 2 months out, you can probably buy one or two. You can probably buy one or two options. So I mean, I'm pretty sure you have more than enough money to short the market with 2 grand. That's a lot of money. Hey man, I know you probably get asked this a lot all the time, but can you do XRP? I got a feeling it's going to bust out. XRP. Mm, I mean, you're on trend here, which is super solid. Like right there, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna run, honestly. My guess is that you're gonna stay consistent within these levels, but let me see. Month, 2 weeks. I don't know, man. You did break these highs right now, which is really good. Um, what usually happens when it goes under? I mean, it does look like it likes to hit new lows after it does that, but let me double check. Did it just go bullish on the 50 MA? Close came up, shot back. Yeah, I see. XRP is weird because it likes to trade super super different, but I mean, just by looking at TA, right? Just by looking at it, it hasn't done anything significant. Like you're still trading at these levels, right? Like you're still right, like you're still here. This is my guess, right? Like you're still these are your levels. I'll probably make this a little bit. Oh, I gotta get that rid of that. Let me lower this a little bit because you actually have your support resistance right there, right? So you have all this resistance right here. My guess. Let me see. Let's go down to the daily. Yeah, I mean you're rejecting off resistance. So to be honest, I actually think you're gonna sell off back to like 36 cents from here. Right? You're not breaking. It looks like you're gonna I'd probably short this all the way back down to like 37 cents. I mean, you've really just been trading around this range for what? Since May 2022? So I mean, if you really think about it, right? Like look at this. You've been in this range since May 2022. And that's a long time to just be sideways. And keep in mind, there's a lot of resistance here at this level, right? Look at this. So much resistance here. Like right there. Right here, actually. Right? So you have structure on, look at this. Market structure, all this market structure here, right? Like there's so much structure on XRP right there. Back here too, all this right here. Look at that. Look at all this structure there. So my guess, to be honest, is that you're actually at the top right here on XRP. And I actually don't think it's gonna run. I actually think it's gonna die off pretty soon. And you're gonna see XRP all the way back down here at like 33 cents and possibly lower than that. I actually think there's a very high chance that you see XRP back down here at like maybe 20 cents, to be completely honest. I'm way more bearish on XRP than I am bullish. So I would definitely take all this here and I would short it all the way back down to possibly 33, 36 cents. SPY, not soy. Yeah, I'm definitely very bearish on SPY. I'm super bearish on SPY. Looks like it's building up steam. Dan Sand. What did you want, Dan Sand? Did you ask for something? Dan Sand looks like it's building up steam. Thanks, man. I appreciate the advice. Yeah, it's just, I mean, I'm just trying to give you guys the TA that I see, bro. XRP looks like it's gonna dump back to like 20, like 33 cents probably. That's what I think. SPX is a good ticker for shorting soy. Yeah. Well, you can trade. Actually, there's this. Okay, so I'll give you guys a little secret, right? I'll give you guys a little secret. So let's go with soybean. So, right, let's look at the soybean futures, right? Not only that, but let's do this. What's the best way to look at this? This should be. Oh, why is it? Why is it using Renko? Oh, there you go. So let's look at these things. This should be the same. I forgot how to do this on the same chart. Interval, time, crosser, symbol, time. See, daily. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted. So you have your soybean futures at the up here, and you have the SPY down here at the bottom. So let's get the SPY. I don't want to look at the SPX. Let's look at SPY. Right. That's a good SPY. Let's get rid of this. Move the drawings up here. Move the drawings. All right, we're good. I wonder why you can't see the 50 and 200 MA on the weekly. That's weird. Anyways, um, there's always been this thing where soybean futures has been predicting, the markets extremely well, right? So there we go. So soybean, right, started dumping on June 21st up here, right? Got a low, and then you started running up really hard, and the SPY started dropping, right? So you see how everything's kind of inverted here? And again, same thing. You've just been trading sideways on everything, but soybean actually pumped recently to 1500. That generally doesn't happen. You're generally not trading the same. So everything's kind of weird where soybean used to actually predict specific stuff, but now it's not really predicting anything, right? And we can even go to the dollar, right? The dollar. Let's look at the dollar. Actually, we'll go to UUP because I don't have anything set up on UUP. And it's essentially the same chart. So let's get this, remove drawings, right? There you go. So again, right? For the most part, let's change everything. So let's go with the line. Let's go with the line. Right? Let's do this. Right? So you see how it's like everything is inverted here? You have the SPY pushing up, and then you have the DXY coming right back down. So my guess is that you're starting to invert here, right? And you're gonna start pushing up. You're gonna start pushing up on the dollar, and you're gonna start coming back down on the SPX. But I like to use a SPY, or I like to use a dollar as a lot an easier way to figure out like what's going on everything here. So actually, I don't even know why I don't even know what I started going into this conversation for. Let me move this. Actually, let's look at the Renko. What is this? This is a dollar. UUP DXY. Yeah, the DXY looks like it's gonna take some more, and the Renko chart is very rarely wrong, right? Very rarely. Um, Let me see. How much is this? 24 to 24, 27 to 27. It looks like it's gonna close. Where is this? The close here is at. Oh wait, I'm looking for the open. Open is 27.80. Close is at 27.80. Yeah, you should actually open up another candle to the downside here, unless you're gonna start recovering to the upside. So, 4 hour looks bearish. The 1 hour looks bearish. Looks like it was recovering. Renko. Yeah, can't really use a Renko honestly. Let's go. I prefer the DXY. The DXY is much better, much more solid. But again, I should probably redo the my market structure on the dollar. Let's redo the market structure on the dollar. I'm just kind of talking to myself now. I don't even know why I'm saying stuff, right? You have here, 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 and then yeah, I think here. Yeah, you haven't broken structure. Yeah, my guess, dude. My guess is that we're on our way back to 105.044. That's what I'm guessing. I'm guessing you're on your way back up here. If I had a guess, I'd say we've already bottomed out on the dollar. Again, that's just my guess. I think we're at the bottom right now in the dollar. And next stop, whoops. Oh, wait, no. And the next stop for us is right here. So the next stop for us is actually going to be 108.079. And I think we're going to push up from here like that. That's what I think. Right? That's kind of what I think right now. But who knows what's going to happen, bro? And then you still have a major trend up here, right? Major trend up here. Like right. Can you go lower? Like right there. High wick. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, it makes more sense to go up here. There you go. See, so, I mean, if we want to hit that 108.07, you're going to have to run up from here to 108 in the next, like, week or two. But we'll see, dude. I have no idea. But you have a major trend here that you should probably come back up here. And especially if this is going to be a lower high, solid chance that you come back up here to like 108.1. Really solid chance. So we'll see what happens. I'm very bullish on the dollar. I think it's at a bottom, and I think everything else is gonna be dropping. Euro's still not open. Bitcoin should be dropping. Yeah, it's dropping. Close in 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Damn, already been on for an hour and 10 minutes. Luna back to a dollar. Anyone here trade corn? No more GameStop for you? Actually, yeah, a big part of my portfolio is actually GameStop, but it's not the way that you think it's gonna be. So, I'm not gonna tell you guys my strategy, but it's not like I'm not long or short GameStop. I just am. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want it to be, I'm not gonna tell anybody what I'm doing with GameStop, but I am in GameStop. and it's a huge part of my portfolio. Anyways, I think I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes now, so I think I'm gonna call it a day, bro. If you guys came on here and you guys enjoyed my TA, thank you guys so much for the continued support. I'm gonna leave you guys for the rest of your Sunday so you guys can enjoy it. I've already been on for an hour, so I think I'm gonna call it there. So thank you to everybody. Thank you to Danny for sending over that super chat. Really do appreciate it. If you guys want to join the Patreon, go ahead and click the link above so you guys can be grandfathered in because I am going to be switching platforms. And I'm telling you guys right now that I'm going to be charging $750 minimum for my setup for everything, right? That's what I'm going to be charging. I'm not going to be doing anything less. Um, so if you guys want to be grandfathered in, join the Patreon. Get everything now because later on it's going to be extremely expensive. I know it's expensive, but I know that it's worth it. I know that I should be probably charging for the stuff that I offer. I should probably be charging like $10,000 if not more. I'll be honest. That's what I think, right? Because my shit works. So if you guys want to be grandfathered in, I've been telling you guys for the last like month or so, right? This is just a warning. It's a fair warning to all of you guys. If you guys want to join, fantastic. If you don't want to join, you don't have to. I'm not pressuring you or anything, but it's there. I'm just saying if you want to be grandfathered in, highly recommend the Patreon, right? Before I take everything down and start charging $750, which I will do. I'm telling you guys that I am gonna be doing that. So I'd rather you guys join for $10 now and get everything instead of paying like almost a grand in like the next month or so. But with that being said, thank you guys for the continued support. I love all of you. I will be calling it a day, and I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you guys for tomorrow's video. Bye bye.